Hello, third graders. Today in reading, we're going to continue practicing theme and narrator. So let's review our anchor charts from yesterday. First, we have our chart about theme. So the theme is the message or lesson that the author wants you to learn from the story. We have different topics that can be turned into themes. So for example, kindness is a topic, but the theme of kindness could be always be kind. Love is stronger than hate. Helping others can bring you happiness. One person can make a big difference. Do the right thing, even when it is hard. Those are some different examples. Okay, another topic might be honesty. We're going to turn that idea into an actual sentence, right? And the thing that also can be tricky about themes is we don't want to make it too specific to the story. So if we say, turtle learned to always be nice to hare, that's not really something I can apply to my life because I'm not a turtle and I don't have a hair, right? So instead of using the character names, when we talk about the theme, we try to make it really broad, something that a lesson that anyone can learn from. So always be nice to your friends. That's something that anyone can learn from. Okay, so let's go back. If our topic is honesty, here are some different themes that might fit. Cheaters will eventually be caught. Tell the truth, even when it is hard. Don't believe everything you hear. Lying can have permanent consequences. Ooh. Okay, and there are tons. Some of these you might be like sayings that you've heard before, like money can't buy happiness. Be grateful for what you have. Believe in yourself. Okay, a lot of themes, more than one story has been written to teach that theme. It's something that we think is important, right? So lots of people have maybe written about that theme. As we're listening, there are some questions that can help us figure out the theme. So we can ask ourselves, what did the characters learn? How did the characters grow or change? And why did the characters act this way? So there was something that happened in the story that created some change or maybe just made them realize something. So today in our story called Alfie, we actually have two different narrators. And this time, well, I don't want to give too much away. Let me stop sharing so that you can see me read the story. You can watch it online with your teacher, or I have it right here. Okay, so there are two different narrators in this story, which I think makes it really interesting. And we'll pause and make sure you understand when that switches. So this is called Alfie by Thyra Heder. Has beautiful pictures. Alfie, the turtle that disappeared. On my 6th birthday, I got Alfie. The lady at the store said he looked about 6 too. We were 6 together. At home on my carpet, he stood very still. I introduced him to everyone. I taught him my wiggle dance and made him presents, but he didn't seem to notice. I showed him my costumes and wrote him songs. Mostly, he stayed inside his shell. So she doesn't really think the turtle cares about what she's doing. She's trying to entertain him. Every day I told him stories like how Dasha got new overalls and how Ruth lost a tooth and how Peter from downstairs got a fish. I even told him my best joke about the walrus wearing pants. but he didn't seem to get it. After a while, I kind of forgot about Alfie. He didn't do much. Well, until the morning of my 7th birthday, when he disappeared. When I first saw Nia, I knew she was special. Wait, hold on. The narrator's still saying I, but before, the little girl was the one talking, right? She was talking about, I got Alfie. She went to the store and picked out Alfie. So she was the narrator, but now I think it's switched. Let's try to figure out who's talking now. When I first saw Nia, I knew she was special. She told me that I was 6 and she was 6 too. I had never been 6 before, but I was happy we were 6 together. Her home tickled my toes, but she smelled nice, so I was calm. Who's telling the story now? It's the turtle, right? Look, this is what he sees from the pet shop. There she is with her balloon that says 6. And he's writing about being in her home. So we get to hear what happened from his perspective. She had tons of friends. Nia taught me to dance. I practiced wiggling inside my shell. She gave me presents. I had never been given presents. She made me laugh and laugh and laugh. How could I make her as happy as she made me? I had to think. And think and think. Nia was planning her 7th birthday. She told me we were going to be 7 together. I had to find her a present. That must have been why he disappeared. There were some good options behind the couch, but they were too dusty. I looked in all the corners and shadows and cracks and found some great places, but no great presents. I asked Toby and he said, "You should try outside. Outside is the best. Outside is the best. Get her a stick." I had never been outside before. I climbed past stinky things and sweet things, but nothing as fun as Nia. I had to keep looking. I had to take a risk. I crunched through the reds and oranges and yellows, but the longer I looked for a special one, the browner they got. I found a nice blue cap, but it was too small for Nia's head. There was nothing in the desert. My toes were cold and my heart was sad. I would never find a present as special as my friend. The snail said all I needed was a good rest. He knew the perfect place for me to take a nap, just over those stones, he said. So I napped and napped and napped. When I woke up, I felt better. I asked the fish for help and she showed me the things that had fallen to the bottom. And then I saw it. It was perfect. It looked just like something Nia would love. I had to rush to the party. When I finally got over the rocks, the snail said, "That was fast." I was right on time. There she was. I could tell Nia was very surprised and happy. I had brought her the perfect present. Now we were 7 together. Well, why does the balloon say 8? We can make an inference. I think that he slept so long. I saw the seasons change from winter So spring. I think he slept a whole year, maybe even hibernated. I don't know. Do turtles hibernate? But he has returned, and it is her birthday again, and she does look happy. Okay, so this story had two narrators. The first part of the story was told by Nia. The second part of the story was told by the turtle. But now we have to try to figure out what these characters learned. And I think we can just focus on one maybe. I remember at the beginning that Nia didn't think the turtle really cared about her that much, right? She was doing all of those things to try to interact with him and entertain him. And she didn't think he really cared. She said after a while, like, he didn't seem to get it. After a while, they kind of forgot about Alfie, right? But then we heard from Alfie that he thought she was so funny. She made me laugh and laugh and laugh. He wanted to make her happy. So then he went to pick her the perfect present. So I'm going to look at my questions again. What did the characters learn? Well, I think maybe at the end, Nia learned how much Alfie cared about her, right? I think this is a story about friendship. How did the characters change or grow? Well, Alfie went on a whole adventure to try to find her the perfect present. And why did they act that way? Because he cared so much about her. So maybe one theme is when friends care a lot about you, they will do extraordinary things, right? Or they will work really hard. Good friends work really hard to show you how much they care. That could be a theme, right? Try to write your own theme related to this story.